What's going on, everyone? What's up, Cat the Gamer? And we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak 2. We're gonna just continue on with the rest of the story here. Well, we're doing quests and stuff right now. I need to actually get the rest of these quests. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and start solving them. So this will be a quest chapter, pretty much. Well, quest video. I think I've been to most of the shops around here. So let's just start getting into some of this.
Once more.
That's her brother. We'll deal with that one in a minute.
Why don't we see?
The Great Longport Cook-Off. Every year, all the restaurants in Longport hold a competition to judge who can prepare the best dish. However, with things being as they are lately, we need a bit of helping hand in getting everything set up. If you'd be willing to pitch in, please meet me at my restaurant. I'll give you your details there. Nixon? I'm probably saying this shit wrong. But I hope y'all doing well, man. Why am I forgetting something? So, okay, meet him there. You know what? I know what it was.
What are we waiting for?
It is going over here for this other sub event.
Hello. And you'll never guess what happened next.
I wonder if things have calmed down a bit.
This must be the Eastern Quarter. Last year sure was rough.
You gotta check out Hal and them in their restaurant. There they are. Yesterday was pretty shocking. One of our regulars saw what went down and immediately came to tell us about it. Honestly, I'm worried about Ashen. Anyways, princess or not, those are her family members. I can't even imagine what she must be feeling. So something's going on with Jack,
What would you like?
Get that from you, buddy.
Come again. Thanks for the grub.
Eat that really quick. What you got going on, Jack? You guys, huh? Kind of figured you'd show up eventually. All that commotion was definitely surprising yesterday. But most folks have just been going on about their business as usual. Seems like that's Hayue's doing, though. Guess they wanted to step in and keep things under control. Well, yeah. This may just be family trouble to them, but it's in their best interest to keep the citizens from panicking. Anyway, can we assume that drinking first thing in the morning is your own brand of business as usual? Hey, this is still my first drink of the day, alright? Let a guy take a chance to relax. Oh, by the way, are you guys familiar with Seven Arts? That's the card game that's been real popular recently, right? It's the first time I'm hearing it. The rules are a bit different from the other card games, but that hasn't stopped me and Hal from getting hooked on it. It's good for workers to take a break every now and then, don't you think? So what do you say to playing around? I don't think that sounded as convincing as you thought it would. Perhaps we'll take you up on the offer. Alright, let's see. At the end, the number of cards left in each player's hand and their remaining life points are totaled up. Whoever has the higher number wins. Shit. By playing a certain element card, the damage continues to accumulate and is passed on to the next player. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to this. The other player in the blue frame is your partner. If your partner is first, then that means you win too. I guess. I don't have to figure that shit out. But no, we're not gonna do that right now.
Sure.
Understood. Here goes.
Sorry, I keep doing that. I'm used to playing Trails in the Sky right now, and both the buttons to run fast are different. On this one is R1 and on Trails is L1. So yeah, sorry. All right.
What are
Tell
we
you
waiting
what.
for?
Let's go ahead and start with with Xiaoling and her brother.
Once more.
Well, if it isn't Van, you're a ways away from Edith, friend. I'm surprised you knew I was. Ah, yes, my little sister. I'm sure this will be exciting. Lilian, I demand we have a duel. Your skills have withered in your self-exile. As your family, it's my duty to beat you back into shape. She doesn't sound very convincing here. Oh, that's no way to greet your brother, Xiaoling. Right on the steps of the dojo, no less. Actually, I have you know that I came here in my own volition to renew my sense of purpose. Like I believe that. You're just snooping around because Baba is out. Oof, saw right through me, huh? Sorry about my little sister trying to drag you into this mess, man. Look, Xiaoling, I'm just a pharmacist now. I've already decided to leave the way of martial arts to you. I only came back here on a whim. Hey, would you guys mind escorting her home? Damn, they look serious as shit. Stop treating her like a child. She came here to talk to you about something serious. Don't you think you're being rude? She may be your little sister, but she still deserves your respect. You can at least hear what she has to say. I'm feeling that this is really what she wants to say to her own brother. I guess you're right. Fairy, thank you. Lilian, I've never given up on a dream of bringing you back to the dojo. So if I win our duel, promise me that my dream will come true. In return, if I lose, I'll resign from my position as a bracer. Damn. Hey, hold on a second. Did you go that far? I see. You're very determined, aren't you, Xiaoling? After all, you even brought the Spriggan along. Which means you knew I wouldn't go along with this otherwise. I take it you understand my resolve then. Now let's, however, I cannot accept those terms. I'm assuming you planned on pairing me up with Van. Someone from another school in a battle to decide who succeeds the Gecko. You see where I'm going with this, right? You have a point. He's got me there. I wonder who would make a good replacement. Not that I plan to search for help for one, mind you. My poor old back would simply give out on me. Hey, I thought you were finally taking this seriously. That's funny. It really didn't sound like he was budgeting anytime soon. So now we gotta find someone to take Van's place, huh? What a pain in the ass. A martial artist that can only match Lilian's superior skill, but is also a practitioner of the Gecko School. I doubt many fit the bill. There's gotta be someone we know. What about the guy from Lonkai Clinic? I see. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be a good match. Let's go have a talk with him. I'm not... Wait. They're talking about who I think they're talking about.
Second word has its
Alright,
charms
so we'll
too.
head there next after we talk to the restaurant people here.
Welcome to Laifu Fondian.
Amazing.
I take it you're the one that put out the 4SPG. Something about trouble with cooking competition, was it? Oh yes, you must be the Spriggan. I've heard so much about you. I didn't put a pause there on that period. That's my fault. What a relief it is to hear you got my request. I see you brought the prodigy along as well. It's nice to meet you, Aaron. Yeah, I just so happen to work part-time for the guy. Anyway, I've heard a good bit about you too. Mikeson? Nick Makeson? It looks like May. So, I mean, we'll roll with that. Mei Shin? Maybe that's what it is. Mei Shin. Word around town is that that a really skilled lady took over this place 2 years ago. Even managed to brush off the pressure from the Lai family. Really? That's so cool. That's because my big sister's Teji Kushni? Teji Chushi. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, I've heard that's the highest rank. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a ranking of chef in the Eastern cuisine can reach. I was like, what the fuck? Tian Tian? God, I hope I'm saying these names right, because I'm fucking this up. I feel like you always make such a fuss over nothing. You know how I feel about those big titles. You know, I actually think that I've been here before. I remember there was an old man running the place back then. Told me his eldest daughter was in training over at the restaurant in Kowloon Hotel. I'm guessing you're the daughter he was talking about. Your old man must be pretty proud. Now there's some praise I do like to hear. Would you mind if we got back to the matter of my request though? By all means. But I'll admit, this cooking competition doesn't sound like the kind of thing that you need a Spriggan for. The Great Lampur Cook-Off, right? All the restaurants in the area are free to participate. I've been to it a few times myself. Was actually planning on going to this year's competition too. With all the trouble around here lately, it'd be nice to have something to lift our spirits and take our minds off things. There's another side to it though. The elders who support each restaurant use it in competition to maintain their standing. As it stands now, the head chef of Tao Yuan restaurant, which is currently closed, has been invited. So has the new food truck in the new town. Taoyuan restaurant. I hope I'm saying that right. Taoyuan. Oh God, Taiwan. Oh man, this sounds terrible. That's the place we were when we fought the remnants of the Lai family. I'm surprised to hear they'll be participating. It sounds so exciting, especially with so many people involved. Honestly, I'm a little nervous about it all. You see, the usual event space isn't available this time around, so they asked to hold it here instead. It was supposed to be at the Kowloon Hotel. However, with all the issues that have cropped up recently, they decided to opt out of participating. And with me trying to get ready to enter the competition myself, I'm just about at my wit's end. I was hoping that maybe you could help me out a bit. Does that sound like something you could do? Let me think. Alright. We'll take your case. Considering the whole deal with Heiyue, probably the best people for the job anyway. Oh, you're a lifesaver. Now I really have to put my all into this year's competition. Could you explain a bit more about what you'd like us to help you with? Of course. Well, firstly, with the Liu family's trading business having gone under, several places have been unable to stock enough imported ingredients. From what I've heard, Guihua, Fanyan, and Warren have been hit the worst. But Toyo Restaurant and the food truck in Newtown have apparently been just fine. Actually, Ming Xiao's food truck seems to be doing more than fine. I apologize if I'm butchering these names. This shit is a tongue twister. I knew I could count on you, Tian Tian. Thanks for looking into it for me. As for our place, I believe we have what we need for the time being. However, if at all possible, there is one thing I was hoping you might find for me. Oh, what would that be? It's a slightly unusual type of Lao Jui by the name of Tianfen Quan. What the fuck? The person who ran the brewery passed away a while ago, and it closed down not long after. It's become quite a collector's item. I'm not sure how many bottles of it are even left now, but I just know it would make the perfect dish. I mean, it would be perfect for the dish that I'm planning to make. Got it. We'll see if we can manage it. Thank you. If it ends up costing anything, I'll take care of the fees, so please feel free to tell them to put it on my tab. And even if you can't find it, I can still make do, so try not to worry. Okay. You kind of made it sound like there are more issues than just not having enough ingredients, though. Well, it's a bit hard to explain, but it almost seems like there's someone trying to sabotage the competition. In fact, just this morning, I found some of the cooking wine in our pantry smashed to pieces. Wouldn't be surprised if Taiwan's head chef was behind it all. Guess we better go see what the other participants have to say. That'll give us some insight into who done it, and should also help us figure out supply issues. I really appreciate it. Please let me know if you find anything.
Okay,
all right.
Time to get to work.
That's a lot of dialogue. I tremendously apologize for that. We are going to just go one by one on these things. We'll start with the Sibling Showdown. We gotta head to the clinic. Good lord, man.
Off we go.
Sorry to be all over the place.
Something?
I was really just trying to get all of the quests together, but I didn't know it was just gonna be the mess that it was. So here we are. We're talking to this guy, the Shinley here. Dan gave a brief explanation of the situation to Shinley. I see. I thought I heard something about Li Lian's return. Please, if there's anything you can do to help us. As a bracer and member of the Gecko School, I'm sure you can imagine how I feel coming to you of all people. But if this is the only way to convince my brother, then I have no problem asking a former Shangshao for help. Wait. She said a former Shangshao. Look, I know how you feel, Fairy. These words, these names, they fucking me up, man. Shangshao. I've heard the price is high for leaving the role of Shangshao. Well, I won't deny it. Look, we have no intention of digging into your past. All we need is a little help. I'm assuming you know Li Lian? Yeah, I guess you can call us childhood friends. We used to go to the dojo together. There's lots of Gecko practitioners in Heiyue's ranks. I've never stopped training, but not because I want to keep up with my Shangshao days. No, I keep training because I'm committed to never performing acts of violence ever again. I think that's more than enough about me, though. To be honest, I'm a bit skeptical of what Li Lian's true intentions are. Yeah, me too. In any event, the past doesn't matter now. I want you to help as my brother's childhood friend, not a former Shangshao. Sorry. Goddamn. I expect he remembers the core principle of the Gecko School. Violence is to be rejected, not embraced. Yeah, I remember Master Tai Long teaching us that. Why not give them a hand then? Dr. Long Kai? You're worried, no? I think you should do as your heart desires. You're right. For the sake of an old friend, I accept your request. Thank you so much. I'm sure my brother will be thrilled. I was also hoping to finally get to spar with Van. But it seems, but it seems it just wasn't meant to be. Please, I'm more than happy to sit this one out. Maybe next time. Anyhow, please give me some time to prepare. I'll come by once I finish up over here. Alright, let's head on back to the dojo. Bro said he wanted to box with Van. I'm like, that's a damn.
Oh, did you hurt something?
Where's the in the bathhouse around here somewhere? Before we go do this fight, I want to make sure that we got
Sure was rough.
yeah, it's right through
This
here, huh?
must be the Eastern Quarter.
Wait, is that not the place? That's the theater. Is it not here?
What are we waiting for?
And wasn't it called the Zhang Tui? Something like that? What the hell was that place? Shit. I completely forgot. I'm like,
Man, that movie was kick-ass.
that's another 4SPG over here that I didn't get. Or is it that I gotta talk to him? Yeah, maybe it's that.
What are we waiting for?
There it is.
Second ward has its charms too.
I did not want to go there yet. But it's like it's gonna make me. I could really go for a hot bath. I was so tempted to drop by here yesterday when we wrapped up work. Yeah, but we didn't have time. And even if we did, I doubt we would have been in the mood for it. I settled for a shower at the hotel, but it didn't get rid of the fatigue. Heck, I'm still kind of worn out. In that case, how about we make a quick stop? I believe a change of pace could do us all some good. Maze encouraging us to slack off? Damn, all Gehenna must have broke loose when I wasn't looking. Nothing wrong with that, man.
You're really giving off 40-year-old man vibes right now. You sure you're 25?
Can it with the old man bit for a second, will ya? I mean, don't forget that you're gonna be 25 in 5 or so years, too. When people start calling you old, I'll be the one having the last laugh.
Nah, I'm gonna be young at heart for life. Just you wait. Even at 50, I'm gonna be cast in loads of female theater roles. My seduction act's leveled up since our long night trip, you know. See?
Oh, God.
Oh, for the love of Adios. You're such a damn brat, you know that?
That was weird as fuck.
Oh well. I can endure your shenanigans when I'm here. This is the epitome of relaxation. Even you seem to have loosened up a bit too. Someone harmed your family. I know for sure that you're pissed, as you should be. But you haven't gone rushing off on your own, which is exactly what the Aaron of last year would have done. That's a sure sign that you're growing up.
I have to agree with that. Because I thought for sure when he got arrested that he was going to like flip the fuck out. But he actually has been chill.
Don't act like you can see right through me. I've just learned that there's only so much I can do alone. I pounded that lesson into my head. I'm not relying on you, Fairy, or anyone else. I'm just not turning down hands when they're outstretched. If I'm gonna fend off the thing that's inside me, and if I want to prove that I'm different from him, I I need to accept help from others. And you've been thinking the exact same thing. After all, you did just say you'll be laughing at me in 5 or so years. You're actually thinking about the future. That's a sure sign you're growing up.
Way to throw my words back in my face.
To a shit.
You're right, though. In that way, we're in the same boat. We really ought to pull ourselves together, don't you think?
Hey! Hands off the hair!
This is a nice treat. It's not often that you and I get to share a bath together.
I suppose you aren't wrong. Although, I have accompanied you a number of times at one of the public baths in the capital. By the way, I noticed you've grown a little since our stay in Longlai.
You think so? I can't really tell myself.
Well, you're almost 14 now, so I would expect a growth spurt or two in the coming years. Bear in mind, though, that even with an organic body, you will not grow much once you've reached adulthood.
Is that really how it works? Huh. I wonder if I'll find the answer I'm looking for by then.
Oh shit. What answer is she looking for?
Is something on your mind?
Oh, it's nothing. Just spaced out for a sec. Hey, Reset. I need your advice on something. How can I, become like you and unless? What do I have to do?
That's what she's worried about. She's worried about some hunkers. She looked directly at him too. No shame.
It seems she is coming into her womanhood.
Alright, I think I'm ready to hop into the sauna. Time for my revenge. You're not beating me this time.
Can we not? I'm so sick of these dumbass endurance contests. I've told you, saunas are a sacred...
Aw, don't tell me you're leaving already.
Oh, okay. What the hell?
What the hell?
They said the same shit I said. Yo, how the fuck did she even get in there? What the hell?
What are you doing here?
Bro, there's no fucking way she just snuck up on them like that.
Oh, you know, I heard you guys were in here and thought it'd be fun to hang. So here I am.
This girl right here is crazy as a motherfucker, bro.
What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Even bro, even Reset just was like, oh god, just turned her head. She's so damn crazy.
Oh, so mixed baths aren't a thing here? That's weird. Oh well, at least it was only Van and Aaron, so it's no biggie.
I just want to know how the hell she just appeared right there. Like, they never, because you know they both got the sense thing and all that stuff like that. Like, what the hell? The hell is that supposed to mean? Ah, yes. I heard mixed baths were a custom in the Far East. Men and women who never met before sharing a bath? That kind of thing would never happen in the Central East. Didn't the person at the front desk try and stop you? Nah, I was in stealth mode. I totally forgot to turn off my camouflage when I came in town. I have no words. Anywho, this almond ice cream is amazing. It's just the thing I needed after a hot bath. Glad I took your recommendation. She's so mysterious to me. Like, she likes fighting. We get that. Like, we know she loves a good fight. She knows she's a badass, but she has this weird, calm demeanor. Like, she just knows no matter what, nothing ain't fucking with her. And it's like, it's crazy. And then she's like, you know, aloof to everything, or she plays aloof to everything. It's just, it's something so mysterious about this girl. and I'm glad you liked it. Don't you just love that almond jelly flavor and that exquisite velvety sensation in your mouth? Oh God, it's the quintessential desert desert for the Eastern Quarter. If you don't get the taste of this every chance you get, then what are you even living for? There he goes again. You done with your dumb sweets rant? Great. Now let's actually talk. Now, I can't even get my words together. Now let's talk about shit that's actually important. Hey, they're important to me. Now then, we have a few questions for you. Chief among them being, what brings Ikaruga's second in command to Longport? And you're not in your usual combat attire. What's with the wardrobe change? Oh, this? I spotted it in one of the shops and thought, ooh, I have to have that. But I really don't know much about the Western style clothing or fashion. Does it look weird on me? Nah, I think it suits you. Well, I guess it's true that you don't stick out as much in this compared to that battle suit. But that's neither here or there. Aw, why are you so tense? I'm not here to fight. I swear. This meeting was a total coincidence. She's lying. I'm sorry. Things have died down with my main gig, so I thought I'd take some time off. I'm here on vacation. Well, aside from me picking up the occasional odd job here or there, a girl needs her spending money. So let me get this straight. You're on vacation, but you just happen to end up in the place where Van and them are? Like, really? Whatever. Look at you, going through life without a single care in the world. That odd job bit is suspicious enough on its own. But I can't help but wonder what the main gig could be. Does that mean that whatever they were up to when Long Life is finished? There are some things in my life you're better off not asking about. Some things in life, sorry. Fair enough. Hey, did you just read my mind again? Stop that. You are truly an enigmatic figure. She really is. Anyway, I just came to town on a whim. And it's a good thing I did too. Things are getting pretty interesting around here. Look at the eyes in her face. She's so unassuming, but it's like, but she also, you just know she's up to something. You just know it. Word is that there has been some faction disputes within Hayway. This whole place is like a powder keg set to blow. Your concept of interesting is pretty screwed up. You realize that, right? What? You get your sick kicks from watching people suffer? Well, when you put it like that, it makes you sound pretty heartless, huh? Nah, honestly, I'm mostly just interested in the foremost fighter person. Huh. Oh, right. We heard about him from Jack yesterday. He hasn't made any moves yet. At least none that I've heard of. Not to change the topic, but do you mind if I ask you something? You know any good sightseeing spots here? Or maybe some fun activities? Huh? Well, that was random. Thanks to everything going on behind the scenes, most of the tourist attractions are closed. I really wanted to do the eroded cave tour, but no dice. Oh yeah, we did it last year as a part of Ashton's request. At attractions run by Hayway. Now that I think about it, oh, I remember that cave. I remember that cave. We had a lot of fights over there. I don't think they've done any tours since the beginning of the year. Is it possible that they're closed for the winter season? No, they're supposed to be running them year-round. Anyway, we didn't come here to be your personal tour guide. If you want one, go ask someone else. Wow, so cold. You got a block that. You got a block off. You got a block of ice from a heart. Oh, shit, my bad. Said, wow, so cold. You got a block of ice for a heart or something? Well, I better get back to work. Got another of those odd jobs to go do. Good luck with whatever you're up to. So, I have a feeling we'll be bumping into each other again real soon. That chick's full of shit, bro. She knows exactly what she up to. She really does. She knows what she up to. That crazy lady's taking a real shine to us, huh? She'd be so much less of a hassle to deal with if she was just some crazy battle crazy idiot. And here I thought this would be a good chance to relax and unwind. But now I feel even more exhausted than before. Same. I wonder what her odd jobs entail exactly. Who knows? No use racking our brains over it.
What a nice bath.
Alright. Got everybody all healed up. Let's go. Shizuna is on one, bro. Oh, nope. You gotta go the other way.
Second ward has its charms too.
Once more.
Lilian, we found your match. So soon? Well, this certainly wasn't who I was expecting. It's been a while, Lilian. So, not even poor Shinley's been dragged into my baby sister's selfish schemes. I imagine you're not exactly thrilled to be here, huh? I'm just glad to get the chance to help a friend in need. Look, if you want to keep lazing around for the rest of your life, all you gotta do is win. No need for any sappy shit. But you're gonna have to clear up all the stuff you threw it to the wayside. Your actions affect more than just you. I guess running away is a bad look. Alright, I accept your challenge, Xiaoling. Yes, that's all I wanted to hear. I wasn't so sure he would accept. You got this. I'll be expecting you to not pull your punches, Xiaoling. Now let's do this. Of course.
Deploying shards.
Alright.
Let's do this, Shaolin. We won't go easy.
Well,
Now's a good time to boost.
we got our art. A free art, so...
Quick and dirty.
There.
Please help! You're up.
Now's a good time to
Then
boost.
you fly!
Damn.
It's go time!
Boy, I said hands.
Now's a good time to boost.
Don't drop your guard.
Blazing flash!
Here's your chance.
skill.
Deploying shield.
It's go time!
Damn, they is really laying
Now's a
into
good
her
time
ass.
to boost.
Cypher activate. There!
Engaging skill.
Hurt!
Ouch.
Here goes!
Now's a good time to boost. Energy output
Yeah,
and
damn,
maximum.
miss.
Activating skill.
Out with a bang!
I don't know why I just didn't do this at first.
Soar for me! Phoenix Dance!
Boost gauge limit crushed.
You've gotten stronger.
One.
I should have just did it in the first place. We did it, Aaron. We won. Like there was ever any doubt. My bones haven't seen that much action in a long time. You don't even look winded, Aaron. I didn't think I'd ever get to fight alongside you again, Shinley. Your skills sure have gone dull, though. Well, I can say the same to you. Let's just say we both did our best and leave it at that. You know, I think this duel has given me a better understanding of you, Lilian. And still, I believe you to be the best choice for taking over the dojo. You're more than qualified even as you are now. It's what Baba wants too. I'm glad to hear you say that, Shaolin. Really, I am. However, I'm afraid I cannot honor your request. Sorry. But you promised. You said if I won, you'd take over the dojo. Unfortunately, little sister, that isn't quite what I said. Besides, don't you think it's a little strange for a person who just lost a duel to be put in charge of a martial arts school? Why are you so... The request was just for us to participate in the fight. Now that that's finished, screw it. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to give him a push in the right direction. Let's see here. This is actually a interesting one. I do sympathize with him. He has to make his own choice about what he wants to do with his life. And Xiaoling is, you know, she wants him to run a dojo, but I mean, she just beat him. So it's just like, she honestly should be running it. But she's a bracer, and I get the commitment. But I mean, she's the perfect person to take over the dojo after everything because of the fact that she's maintaining her art. And, you know, yeah, I sympathize with him. Listen, Lilian, I know better than anyone how annoying kids can be, especially stubborn ones like her. They usually don't listen. They can't stop sticking their nose where it doesn't belong, and they just plain run you ragged. Hey, why the hell does that sound? Does it sound like you got something to say to me? Because he does. But there's a time when kids have no choice but to face the truth, when they need to be told what they don't want to see for themselves. And isn't that the best time to give them a hand? I think I see your point. I can't give you a concrete answer at the moment, but whether or not someone is qualified to become the next master isn't simply a matter of martial prowess. There's also a deep sense of purpose, reputation, pride, propriety. These are all necessary qualities for a master to have. And Shaolin possesses all of them. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Well, you say that. Not to pile on the wild filly here, but I remember how the students of the dojo used to look up to you. You had a pretty good reputation back then. So what the hell happened, man? Did something go down after I stopped coming to the dojo? I wonder why you stopped training. You're acquaintances, aren't you, Mr. Arkwright? Yeah, but I wouldn't call us close. We never really talked about that stuff like that. I think I've kind of got an idea of what happened, though. How disappointing. Heads up. The fuck? Everyone alright? What the hell? I'm unharmed. Swift as a demon, as always. Leanne, are you alright? Yes, everything's fine. Not bad. You protected the little girl, too. Yes, you do still carry the blood of the Gekka school. Why would you attack us like that? Because of you, my brother. Zhang Shao, who ended up at Lonkai Clinic, huh? Better than where our own ended up, I suppose. But not quite as satisfying. Sorry, I don't live up to your expectations. I felt some kind of energy in the area and decided to drop by. I'm pleased to see some familiar faces. Well then, I'll be taking my leave now. How you just gonna walk in and just fucking attack people and then just walk off? Who was that? He might have come across as a jerk, but I'm sure you saw how powerful his technique was. Yeah, he's the one who's been stirring up the rumors recently. The strongest Gecko practitioner there is. He's the one that Ashton told us about. Oh, that's the guy, okay. The foremost fighter in the Lai family. I see. That would explain his strength. Doesn't seem like he's involved in what's going on, though. And just shows up and leaves like nothing. Well, we know why Shizuna's here now. That info we got from before seems suspicious now. Yeah. He didn't even try to test my strength. I don't like him. I hope I never see him again. You know, he actually trained at our dojo in the past for about a year. Seemed like every student there wanted to challenge him, and he defeated them all with ease, including me. So that's why you lost your nerve. Ah, okay. Yes, when he defeated me, I felt the overwhelming gap between our abilities. It's too much for me to overcome. But I believe now that I understand the reason for our differences. Huh? Well, that's not what I expected. This doesn't mean that I'm going to return to the way of martial arts, though. However, the emptiness in my soul, it feels a bit more full now. Anyway, I believe our father ought to be returning soon. I think I'll take my leave here. Shaolin, I'm sorry for leaving you with such a heavy burden. Hold on, we're not done here. Well, that was a pretty weird interruption. Still, at least everything turned out alright in the end. Yeah, I'll say. We should probably keep an eye out for that guy in the future, though. Leon, I trust you'll be able to move forward with your life now. Interesting.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Dude just showed up and just attacked everybody. Fuck. Weird ass behavior, bro. My daughter told me what happened. My apologies for having involved you in our family affairs. I must say, however, I do agree with her. I believe it will be best for Lilian to take over the dojo. Well, the only thing we can do now is wait and see what will become of this. Yeah, this shit ain't over. Fan, thanks for helping me with my brother. We didn't really get the ending you wanted, though. It's alright. I think he was finally able to get over what happened in the past. So, that counts as a win for me. Wasn't expecting that guy to show up, though. Anyway, I'll bet Lilian's at the bathhouse by now. He always used to swing by after practice. I'll probably go check in on him in a bit.
Alrighty.
Once more.
Let's check and see if he's there. See what he has to say.
Second ward has its charms too.
Yep, there he is. Darn, looks like you found me. You haven't changed a bit. I take it you've been keeping well informed. I mean, of all times, you decided to come back now? You must have heard what's going on with Heiyue. There's no fooling you, Van. Still, all I wanted was to check up on the situation with my family. I'll be headed back to the capital tomorrow. Anyway, you guys have some important investigation stuff to take care of, don't you? Make sure you take care of yourselves. So that was the reason. So he came back for a reason. And is trying to play the shit off. Let's go and see So we did that one. Now we got to go to the
Just
restaurant.
one more quick shot. Just one more.
Do me a favor and decide already. Come back whenever you like.
What's next?
Hey, isn't that lady? Is she a friend of yours? Nah, but I've heard of her. I think she's a hostess over at Toyan Restaurant. Oh, I get where you're going with this. The head chef is supposed to be taking part in the cook-offs. Let's go see if she knows something. Well, if it is the prodigy, and I take it you're the Sibling? Should have figured the hostess of the Lai family restaurant would be in the know. So, what does the little boy from Lu want from me? Not really a little boy anymore, but whatever. We just got a couple of questions we'd like to ask you. Yeah, I promise we're not looking for a fight with the Lai. We were just curious about the head chef at the restaurant you work for. We hear he got an invitation to the Great Longport Cook-Off. Oh, so that's what this is about. Yeah, Yangsu's been pretty excited about it. The restaurant may be closed down for the moment, but he's blocked off an entire section of the kitchen just to prepare for the event. Wow, he must be really fired up for it. Well, he takes a lot of pride in being a chef at one of Longport's finest establishments. He was feeling a bit let down by the closure, but this cook-off sure has lit a spark under him. While we're on the topic, do you happen to know if he's run into any issues while preparing for the competition? I don't recall hearing much of anything from him, really, no. The only thing I can say is that he's been feeling a lot of pressure lately because of everything that's happened with the Lai family. I see, that makes sense. We're just doing what we can to support the cook-off, so please tell him to give us a holler if he needs anything. Got it. I'll let him know. Thanks for the offer. Okay. So it looks like we can finally get out of here. Damn, I did that all wrong.
What are we waiting for?
Guess I could stop by for a drink.
Hello.
So we go to another restaurant over here. Well, if it isn't Van & Company, how can I help you? Mei Xin tells us you're going to be competing in the cook competition. She wanted us to come check in on you. That girl is such a sweetheart, always looking out for others. You can stand to learn the thing from too. Wuhan. Of course, dear. I'll be sure to do just that. He does not give a shit. Anyway. I'm sorry. Dude does not care at all. He was just like, I'll be sure to do it, baby. Yeah, I'll be sure. I'll be sure to do it. Anyway, she said that you guys were running low on some ingredients. Yeah, I was hoping to go with something a bit more expensive for my competing dish. I want to get my hands on some fresh red crab, but the seafood traders seem to be out right now. Red crab meat is used quite often in the Eastern cuisine, isn't it? I hear it carries a high price tag because it can only be found in a few select locations. In the West, it's also known as carmine crab. Wow, that's a pretty fancy choice for a restaurant like yours. But I guess what you're saying is that due to the Lu family's trade in being frozen, they're in low supply right now. Exactly. There are some other suppliers around here that we're friends with, but they're fresh out too. And to hear them tell it, someone came in and bought out their whole stock. Bought out their whole stock? Maybe that's what Mei Xin meant by sabotage. It's possible. In this case, I think we can help them out. We just find another way to get some crab. We'll look into the supply shortages on our end. If anything comes up, please let us know. Just try and focus on your cooking for the time being. Thank you for the help. It really means a lot to us. Alrighty. And we'll get on out of here. What the hell? Oh, I go backwards, man. Dude tripped me out. He was like, yeah, baby, yeah, I'll make sure I listen to everything you're saying,
What's next?
So...
Objective set. Objective set.
Nothing else here.
Heading to the objective.
Guessing over there. Yeah, we'll head to the food truck guy over here.
That movie was kick-ass.
I can't help but worry about the goings-on.
Alright, I'm gonna end here. When we come back, we'll be checking them out. Wait, is that Leanne Land right there? See? Using these character models, man. And Leanne sitting right over there, man. And he had the thing the whole time. They better stop that. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, thank y'all for being here. If you're new to the channel, tap that like button and subscribe if you haven't. I'm gonna be doing these two, and then we'll do the movie theater thing, and then get back to the quest. I don't think it should take too long. I think the other ones seems like it may be kind of long, but we'll see how it all shakes out. But thank y'all as always. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.